it's time to dish with D. That's me. Today I am making Hungry Girl's carrot cake in a mug. Now you know D is obsessed with Hungry Girl. I mean, how many stinking recipes do I do of hers? Tons. This one will be no different because I saw it last week on her live and I knew I had to make it because A, it's Hungry Girl, and B, I love carrot cake. Let me just put it out there. Sometimes my videos have sound issues because of my phone. It's an iPhone that was updated, and ever since then, for some reason, it has a hard time picking up sound. I've done the best I can. I've done external mics and stuff, but I know sometimes it still has issues. So you don't have to leave me a comment because I know. And I apologize. There's nothing I can do. I'm not a professional. This is my phone, and this is D, and this is how I roll. So let's get started. I have the recipe hanging here. You keep seeing me look here. I keep looking at the recipe. So I'm not sure how much I'll remember. But I have everything all laid out and I can't wait to get started. How many points is this? Thanks for asking. Green plant is 5, blue plant is 5, and purple plant is 4. It's a huge one. I personally would think by the size of it, I'd probably only have half, only because it's big. And sometimes I'm not that hungry for a dessert that large, but sometimes I am. But let's go. All right, what does she say first? Okay, let's bring it down. She says to spray a wide bottom mug, which is what I have. And you can get I did not get at the Dollar Tree, but you get really good soup mugs and big mugs at the Dollar Tree. So I highly recommend, because it could be your cake mug. And you should all have your own cake mug. I told my husband this is not for coffee, so he's not allowed to put his coffee in my mug. All right, let's see. Spray. All right, we're going to add our 3 tablespoons of whole wheat flour. I'm using all-purpose, but you can use whole wheat. It's the same points. So I opted with the all-purpose today. 2 tablespoons of old-fashioned oats. I went with a tablespoon of quick oats and a tablespoon of old-fashioned. That's just how I like it. And 1 tablespoon of, she put Swerve brown sugar, but I'm using, what am I using? Sucre and Gold brown sugar substitute. It's my brown sugar of choice. Same points, 0. Dump it in your bowl. All right, and now I'm going to add my spice blend. She has here half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg, and a dash of salt. I don't really like nutmeg, so I put a microscopic, even less than that. Like I went with the thing. So throwing those in. Let's grab all them out. Again, if you like nutmeg, you could put in exactly what she has. Let's give her a mix. Get everything all well blended. I said you could use all old-fashioned oats. I just like the combination of that's how I make my overnight oats too. I do a combo of oats. That's just me though. Okay, now we have to add the remaining ingredients. Applesauce unsweetened, 1 tablespoon. Egg white substitute, 1 tablespoon. She says her half a large egg white, but I don't know. I would just be honest with you, if I didn't have this around, I would probably just put a whole egg in, being on the blue plan. I'm not going to futz around with, this and that. But since I have this, I'll use it. Excuse my reach. And here I have 2 tablespoons of grated carrot and 1 tablespoon of crushed pineapple, not drained. I didn't have that, so I had tidbits, so I just chopped them up. So that's what I'm going to put in there. And she had the juice of the pineapple, but I didn't have any juice, so I'm going to throw a little bit of water in mine and a little glug of vanilla. Okay. I use the imitation, just easier for points. Let me go grab that water. I think I have everything in there. I'll double check because sometimes D misses stuff. I'm going to put a tablespoon of water. That'll make up for the... Okay, let's mix it. Of the pineapple juice. I don't know, pineapple juice, as we know in Weight Watchers, is always pointy. So, plus I had the tidbits, it just wouldn't have worked. Okay, so it's all nice and mixed. Grab my spatula. Get that all nice and combined. There we go. Okay, so make it all nice and even. All right, she has here microwave for 1 minute and 45 seconds until set. All right, it has been cooking exactly that amount of time. So I'm going to run my knife around the outer edge just to loosen it a little. Usually they pop right out. Have my plate. Let's see. I do say usually they pop right out, didn't I? Didn't I say usually it pops right out? A little more loosened. Let's see. Okay, it'll pop out this time. Sorry about that. Voila. We're going to just cool for 15 minutes and then we're going to top it. It smells divine. I'll tell you that right now. Now, of course, you could add nuts if you choose, but remember you'll have to account for the points depending on how much you use. And raisins as well. Again, depending on how many you use, that's how many points you'd have to... I don't think that's in her recipe here. I don't believe she has the nuts in the points. But I like walnuts in my carrot cake, just saying. But I didn't put any in today. All right, we'll let this cool for 15 minutes, and we're going to come back, we're going to put some whipped topping, and we're going to taste it. All right, she's cooled. We put our 0 point amount of fat-free Ready Whip, which was, I think, 5 grams for 0 points. Now, you could also have the, I think, regular Ready Whip, same amount for 1 point. Just depends on what you have. But that's what she recommends for on top. So there we have it. And we're going to cut a little piece and give her a taste because if it's not good, nobody's going to want to make it. But I can imagine it not being good. Look at that. Look at the denseness. It's amazing. You can see the pineapple. The pineapple right in there. You can see the carrots. This is actually healthy. Mmm. And delicious. I mean, look at that. It's dense, it's moist, it's carroty, it's regular cake. There's nothing fake in here. Winner. Because I left out the raisins, I shaved off a point. So instead of 5 smart points, it's 4 smart points. Hey, I don't like raisins anyway, so I saved me a point. But if you like raisins, then by all means add them. Walnuts would be really good in here too. I would chop them finely, maybe, you know, I don't know how much, I don't think I'd even use, you could put them on top just for a little garnish. But again, you have to account for the points. So the way that I made it, it's 4 smart points. Again, I don't like raisins, but please put raisins in if you like them. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I can't imagine not being subscribed. Who would watch Dee and not want to be subscribed? And if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to link her recipe in my comment section, my description box. Yeah, that little drop down thing. I'll have the link right to her recipe. You go make it. And if you go there and you tell Lisa, Dish with Dee sent it, and she loves you. Because I do. I love my hungry girl. And if you don't follow her, where have you been? She's amazing. She's my hero. She keeps it real. And she keeps good food like this on my plate. So, have a great day. We will dish another day. Who knows what I'm going to make next from Hungry Girl? You know, she's my goddess. Have a great day. Of course, that's next to Pound Dropper, of course.